Chapter 23. Marana has spent many years in prison. The old woman is being detained inside dark bowl of cave decapit. She is allowed one visit every year, that is approved by King Damagan. In the beginning, Prophet Babarube and King Hugozone were the first persons given state permits to visit her. The third was by her sister, brother, and daughters. Fourth by her son, and next by her grandchildren. The cave is in the rocks of Gurban, where the founder of Orgapes had settled. It has an underground area of 1,000 square steps. Inside has been reconstructed, having 3 main chambers. The outermost chamber has holes covered with nets and iron bars. The second chamber is smaller, deeper, and darker. The third, fitted with chains, is the darkest. Since all these years, her eyes have never seen the sky. Only in her imaginations she could still remember what clouds, winds, rains, sunshine, moon, and stars are. She longs to see all again and hates the darkness of prison life. Lady Moran has been undergoing physical and mental tortures which are affecting her health and test her faith till date. From the start, she was in the darkest part. Her feathers were plucked out. She could not fly to seek any escape. Her legs were chained, and she did not move about. Her legs and wings were later tied to a long iron string that allowed her limited movement within one chamber of the prison. Major improvements later came, after much of international pressure. The visitations she received also brought various horrific exposures. The prison conditions seen in the warring nations are very bad. Amaland is being criticized by the civil rights organizations. There are so many calls for her unconditional freedom, yet no charges have been made against her so far. Marana is the longest-serving political prisoner. The king can detain any person under Amaland new laws. These are citizens or foreigners seen as security risk characters. The state can keep individuals even indefinitely until such risks expire. This omnipotent law allows Damagan government many acts of tyranny being committed against own citizens, conquered people, and aliens. Marana is also being detained under this decree without any trial. Yet no plea or pressure has freed her from Damagan captivity. She was in the darkest chamber for 2 years. After first visit, Hugozone told the world about her problems. Prophet Babarube confirmed that her condition was bad and unfair. The mantis was very moved that he prayed passionately for Marana. It was a bitter experience in Bowl of Cave, with a torch of burning flame, when her brother was led by dogs till where he saw the Lady of Peace. She answered in darkness to his call. They held and wept together. It has also been years of changing emotions. Sometimes she is full of pains, sorrow, and anger. She would rage so much and long against her captors. She might insult the dogs or curse King Damagan and his supporters. Sometimes she would be sober and weep in despair. At times she would do hunger strike for days. But they still kept her in prison. Other times she is afraid. She is worried about the entire world. She would think deeply about her own words and actions. She would ask herself questions, if it is worth her suffering. At times she falls sick of boredom or gets the attack of a disease. At another time she feels right and positive about herself. She would see visions of her freedom. She would turn slowly in agony. She would sleep. She would dream of her family and friends, but when she wakes, she still sees self in prison. She would be very sad at heart and filled with disgust. Sometimes she would unconsciously be thinking aloud, addressing hallucinations of both beloved and hated ones, and she would lament or write poems. She would later calm down on her own, or at times interrupted by an unfriendly warder, and hot argument would start instantly between them. If a friendly warder comes, they would take time to talk about her situation, public matters, and share other common words. Christopher, a wolf prison supervisor, is her main tormentor. "You will never be free," he often tells her.